Well, this is bloody awkward. No sooner do I release a speculation video talking about something big coming for Raid Shadow Legends, we get this. The Devious Path event for VARKOS Head Splitter and his 5-star Perfect Soul starting on July 16th. Now, that video that I released earlier on, by the way, speculating about upcoming events, actually all still stands. I still think there's a very, very good chance at a Champion Chase tournament where Raya the Mourned is going to be the first place prize towards the end of the Web of Corruption event, but that's like 10 days from now. Either that or it could be an absolutely insane new fusion coming to the game. So still go check my last video out and see what you think about that. But for the next few days at least, we have our answer on what is going to be going on inside of Raid, a Heroes Path event. Let's do it, man. Let's talk about it. It'll be a while. If you guys are going to create a new Raid account, make sure you get that done right now by using the beginner promo link that's down below this video at the top of the description box, man. Click on that link down below and use that link to start off your new Raid account, man. For Staltus Dragon Bane as you start a legendary champion, as well as 3 free epic champions. You can also get yourself Grand Dog Podrick on day 1 of your new account as well by entering beginner code Wrath. I didn't take a breath that was deep enough to get through this in one take, so it's the best beginner promo link going, and the only correct way to start off a new Raid account in 2026, man. Make sure you get that link down below. Use if you're looking to create a new Raid account for yourself, new free-to-play adventure, or if you've got a friend who's looking to start playing the game, use that link to create that new account for them, even. Yeah, it's just the best link on, and that is what it is. Okay, man, let's talk about this, man. So this Thursday, July 16th, so over the weekend, pretty much, we're planning to launch a Devious Path event. You'll get a chance to earn Legendary Champion VARKOS Head Splitter and other valuable goodies, including his 5-star soul. How many sacred shards is this going to cost you? Because that's what we're talking about here. Well, too many, probably. We'll get into that in just a second. You'll also be able to get points from farming artifacts and accessories, as well as summoning champions from shards. So, not champion chase objectives. For any beginners out there, there's a difference between summon rush objectives, aka summoning champions from shards to get points, and just summoning champions on your account by any means necessary. It means things like fusing champions or summoning champions from fragment summons are not going to get you points in this Heroes Path. It's all going to be points via pulling shards, mostly sacred shards, which tend to be worth the most points in these Heroes Path events, and it's really tough to justify pulling anything else, to be honest. How many sacred shards is this going to set you back? Well, when it comes to getting a guaranteed legendary champion from a Heroes Path event, you're usually looking at somewhere between 18 and 21 sacred shards. 18 to 21 sacred shards generally is like a ballpark figure of what you're going to be looking at here to get yourself a guaranteed legendary, in this case, VARKOS Head Splitter. Is the SOB worth 18 to 21 sacred shards? That's for you to decide. We'll go over his kit in just a second, and I'll give my 2 cents. And when it comes to getting the all-important 5-star soul for VARKOS Head Splitter, and a lot of legendaries inside of Raid are not even worth a damn, to be honest, without a soul, right? We're thinking of any account that's like mid-game plus, mid-game and beyond. It's really tough to justify using some legendaries without a soul. You know, some of them just really, really rely on it. Some of them are so bloody good that it doesn't matter, and like the kit is so insanely good that you're going to build and use them anyway in certain areas of the game. Is VARKOS Head Splitter one of those lads? Well, let's take another look, man. His A1 is potentially a triple hitter, but it's a double hitter that ignores unkillable when counterattacking. It attacks 3 times instead, so that's pretty good. The A2 is an attack 1 enemy 2 times, block damage and ignores block damage and shield buffs whenever this champion teams up with an ally to attack an enemy. They use this skill while joining the allies. An ally's attack, it will attack 3 times instead. A lot of multi-hits, some use early on, I guess, for attacking into, you know, finite, that kind of thing, and good synergy with ally attack champions as well, which is further helped out just jumping ahead to his passive, where he has a 15% chance to join in an attack whenever an ally attacks an enemy. The chance increases to 25% when an ally from the Dark Elves faction attacks. Now, I will say, he also places block revive if he ally attacks and you kill an enemy as well. That is with an ally attack or with a counter attack, which is pretty good. Like, it's all right. It's fine, you know, like the kit so far, I gotta say, it's a little bit niche. His A3 doesn't really help things out that much either. 410 cooldown, increased defense, counterattack buff, and shatter buff on this champion for 3 turns. Okay, these buffs are only on himself. I'm trying to like downplay him a little bit here deliberately because I'm not mega sold on this champion being really particularly amazing anywhere in the game. But I will say that you don't want to underestimate his damage output. It's a lot of ally attacks. It's a lot of counter-attacking. It's a lot of just multi-hitters that he's throwing out as well. And the block revive effect as well is quite useful. And so you're going to see him getting like middling reviews inside of the game in many, many different areas. Actually, maybe decent in arena offense. So people are actually using him inside of arena. I've not seen anybody using a VARKOS, but what the hell do I know? What I will say is, I've not used and playtested the guy. I don't have test server access, right? I'm not sold on him. I don't think he's particularly insane, right? I don't think he's particularly crazy. I think that the biggest selling point of trying to get VARKOS on your account is, I mean, Faction Wars, he's going to be great, right? You're going to be using alongside Dark Elves faction allies all the time, and so he's going to be ally attacking like an absolute madman, which is cool because then he's using his A2 to ally attack, which is really, really nice, right? That's cool. But I feel like the biggest selling point of VARKOS really is just collecting all of the Web of Corruption champions on your account. If that's something that you're trying to get done for the various achievements and bonus rewards pack, or whatever the hell you get for collecting all of the Web of Corruption champions before the Web of Corruption event ends, then I guess you gotta go for this. Besides this, like, is this the kind of champion that I would pull for on my free-to-play account? Say if I had like 30 Sacred Shards or something and I could get the champion and I could maybe think about pushing for this 5-star soul? Probably not. Probably not. Like, I'd be looking for champions that are a bit more, well, very, very good and sort of elite level in multiple areas of the game for that amount of Sacred Shards. If you're going to put that many shards into an event, like a Path event for a guaranteed legendary, it's bloody expensive. The champion has got to be standout, and for me, on my free-to-play account, ain't happen. On the main account, yeah, probably. Because I go for everything on the main account, right? He seems strong, but I've said it once already today. I'll say it again in this video. There's no such thing as an unskippable champion or unskippable event, really, inside of Raid. It's a figure of speech if you ever hear me say that. Final verdict for me is good, but skippable. Now, what if you just want to go for the VARKOS without the soul? I think that's fine, to be honest. He doesn't need the accuracy from like a 5-star soul, so you don't need to worry too much about like the stats that you're getting for the soul. As for the blessings that you're going to use on him, I mean, you're probably looking at Crushing Rend if you're going to get a 5-star soul for him, right? Yeah. So the first 2 hits each round from this champion will ignore a percentage of the target's defense. But is that even that good, given that he's purely single target? You know what I mean? I feel like ignoring defense with the Crushing Rend is much more valuable on big AoE smacks against waves of enemies, you know? If you're going to go for Crushing Rend on a nuker damage dealer, if all of your nukage and all of your attacks, which this is including like ally attacks and counter attacks and stuff like that, right? The first 2 hits each round. You're going to burn through these pretty quickly and it's all single target hits. I don't know. Like, is it even that good? If you can get a 6-star soul for the son of a gun, then that makes a lot more sense, right? You're not going to burn through your Crushing Rend hits at all, right? It's just every single hit will ignore percentage of the target's defense. So if it was a 6-star soul, fine, okay, go for it, man. Get the 6-star on your VARKOS. That's going to make a lot more impact. I guess the only alternative, I mean, are we talking Soul Reap for PvP, maybe? Probably just Heaven's Cast, right? Increase the damage inflicted by this champion according to the number of buffs on them. This is particularly good, I suppose, because he does self-buff with a bunch of stuff. Counterattack, increased defense, that kind of thing. So I guess it's going to be Heaven's Cast, which at a 5-star soul for Heaven's Cast is 1.5% damage for each buff. He buffs himself with 3 buffs already himself, so that's already 4.5% bonus damage, not including any other buffs from other champions on your Faction Wars team. I wonder as well, is the resistance pretty good for PvP? Maybe? I don't know. How are people building VARKOS in PvP? Again, I haven't seen any, so my verdict is he's fine. He's alright, man. VARKOS is alright. I'm sure he's a good guy. I'm sure he's got a great personality, right? I see most people skipping this, right? And this is the event that's going to occupy our weekend, I guess. And that's it, really. That's the news. Would have been nice to bold this video into the video that I uploaded earlier on today and just upload it all in one big blob, but here we are, you know. I literally pushed release on my previous video, and then 60 seconds later on Reddit, the VARKOS Head Splitter Path event pops up. So yeah, here we are. I guess it's just 2 news videos today, man. Thanks for stopping by. Let me know what you guys think of the VARKOS Head Splitter Path event. Are you going to be pulling for this? Do you have the champion but just need the soul? Are you willing to pull for just the soul? Let me know what you guys think, man. While you're down there, if you're going to create a new Raid account, use the beginner promo link down below at the top of the description box to do that for all the free stuff that you see on screen right now. And I'm going to catch all of you all in the next one.